Hi guys, in another case of marching MPs to the top of a hill and then marching them down again, Rishi Sunak's government, or more precisely James Cleverly, the Home Secretary, has U-turned on a part of a plan to reduce so-called legal migration. I've said before, the Conservative Party's approach to everything seems to be to keep a number of factions on side today and then worry about tomorrow when it comes. As you'll hear from this report, the skilled visa salary threshold, which was due to be increased, has faced a massive backlash and Cleverly is U-turning. But he didn't issue a statement in Parliament because then he'd have to answer questions directly. Have a listen to this.
What has happened is 2 days after Parliament rose, Mr. Cleverly, rather than go and face MPs in the Commons, has announced that one of the most controversial bits of his 5-point plan that he announced in early December, that was the one to increase what's called the minimum income requirement for people if they want to bring a spouse or partner from overseas to the UK. At the moment, it's 18,600. Mr. Cleverly said he was going to more than double that to 38,700. Well, tonight, it's only going to be, at least to start with, £29,000. It is quite a climb down. It comes from Mr. Cleverly less than, 6 weeks in the job. Could it be the first of many retreats? I mean, bearing in mind, as well as illegal immigration, he's got to the battle ahead with Tory backbenchers over the Stop the Boats bill in January. Opposition MPs are scathing tonight. Alistair Carmichael has said, you have to wonder who's in charge at the Home Office, or if anyone is. It was clear to everyone else that the raising of the earnings threshold was unworkable. Another half-thought-through idea to placate the hardliners on their own backbenchers. Now, there was also fury from various campaign groups and families who had this week announced plans for legal action. Yvette Cooper tonight has said more chaos and immigration. They've rowed back and rushed this announcement out. Looks sneaky, doesn't look good. Maybe Christmas, but I think Mr. Cleverly will get a lot of flack from Tory backbenchers over this. Not so cleverly.
Oh, not so cleverly at all. You have to wonder, how did they come up with these policies? Do they actually have advisors, or do they listen to advisors? Because just think about it for a moment. Who actually believed this was a good idea? Let's double this salary visa threshold to keep skilled workers out. It just doesn't make any sense, because we're talking about skilled worker visa. We're not talking about so-called unskilled labour. We're talking about people at the higher end of the income level. And the Tories constantly say, we want to control immigration. We only want to bring in skilled workers. We only want to fill slots that are vacant in the section of the economy that is desperately needing workers. They won't have obviously mention the care sector, the NHS or whatever, but they will say, yeah, we want to bring in skilled workers. We don't want to bring in unskilled labour because that drives up wages or it drives down wages, whatever way they want to sell it. But who actually thought this was a good idea? Which begs the question, is James Cleverly listening to his advisors? Are his advisors saying this is a good idea? Because I imagine any advisor looking at this, I'm not an advisor, and even I saw that it was a terrible idea. So I imagine the advisors, the specialists, the experts were telling James Cleverly, don't go through with this. And perhaps even James Cleverly didn't want to go through with it, but there was pressure within the party. Or maybe it's just, once again, this idea that what we do is we throw something against the wall, hoping it will stick, hoping that it will have enough support to get through Parliament, and then we'll deal with it after. It's completely possible that they will never actually implement this. They want to have the legislation, but they'll never actually enforce the legislation. So they'll never actually put this in place. That's possible as well. It's all just smoke and mirrors. It's all just an attempt to convince the far right within society that the Tories are doing something in order to convince them to continue to vote Tory as opposed to Reform UK or some other headbanger group. Or maybe it's just to convince people within the Conservative Party that the Tories are actually doing something. The Mark Francois or the Bill Cashes of the Conservative Party. Keep those people on board for today and then we'll worry about them tomorrow. It doesn't make any sense. It's a terrible way to create policy. And we saw the same with Rwanda. Hundreds of millions of pounds sent to Rwanda before anyone is actually sent on a plane. Before the legislation has actually been tested. Wouldn't it make more sense to test the legislation first and then give money to Rwanda? No, they did it the other way around. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.